Hello, hey Oopsie, hey Immutable, how are you doing? Welcome. Time to grind again. It's time to grind. Hey Immutable, oh, double sound. Let's get rid of that. How are you doing? Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. So the plan is to do 1.1 again here in the 4-star and then finish the feature. That should be doable, right? There we go. Let's do it. Burn. Got some kitty cat. Stunts. Oops, almost missed that one. Just you today, you're at work. Nice. Happy you found a job you like, man. That's perfect for you. It's your last day? That sucks. Hopefully you made a good impression and that can lead you to more work in the same area. More days will come eventually. Another day, another life, another something. You got a new one next week, but it's a bit different. Maybe you'd like it even better, who knows? Oops. You never know. New is not always worse, for sure, so... $1.2 now, only 1 million to go on the 4-star arena. Come on, baby. And then tonight is the last entry of the side event. Kind of sad, to be honest. I like this side event. Kind of sad, to be honest. And the new one, hate it. I freaking hate it. Oops. Big opening tomorrow. Should be fun for you. Hope you get whatever you're looking for. The girl, the hero. Hopefully you pull all the guard tiers, all the, like, What happened here? Did it stop? Nope. Just a big lag. What the hell? Lag, lag, lag. What the hell? Here we go. Hopefully that's better. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, it was like it was freezing or something. Maybe I lost the connection and it went back on. We have a 6 storm here in Denmark. So that might be pretty bad for my connection. But we have a 6 storm, like windy, rainy. It's really bad actually. Yeah, it does suck. So maybe that's why the connection went on and off, I'm not sure. Sleep. Boom. Hopefully it's better now. Hopefully it's more stable now. Oops. Come on, baby. You hope you get the big one you're hoping for? Yeah, it's like, is it Hercules you're still hunting, or how is it? As I recall, that's the champ you're chasing, right? I mean, that's the champ we're all chasing until we hit him for sure. Is it 6-star crystals, or is it like something else you're chasing him in? Because unless you have like a specific crystal that could chase him, it's gonna be pretty rough, right? Yeah, I know that you're chasing the 6-star, but which crystal are you chasing him in? I got that part. Is it like 6-star basic? Is it like Paragon crystals? Is it like Cavalier crystals? Is it special crystals? Do you have a Nexus? Do you have whatever? I mean... Okay, so the chances are pretty slim. Got it. First you have to hit a 6-star and then you actually have to hit him. So basically close to 0, right? But I mean, you never know. Maybe tomorrow is your lucky day. Who knows? Maybe you get lucky and you celebrate, or you get nothing, and that's kind of how it works for most people. If you don't try, you won't hit him, right? So, and if you don't, nothing lost. So, probably shouldn't get your hopes up, but I mean, sometimes Lady Fortune smiles at your big, pretty head. I mean, nothing lost, right? You're gonna open it anyway, so maybe you hit something else you like also. So how many crystals can you open? And this is how you play quick. Now I'll show you. This is the way you play quick. 5-hit combos. End with a medium. Intercept. Yes. Yes, baby. This is how you quake. Quake and bake. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, people. That's how you should do it. Oops. 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 And then taking hits to the face afterwards. That was beautiful, right? Oops. And another hit to the face. God damn it. Just taking hits to the face like a stab wound. Come on, Nimmy. You have about 44. Nice. Did you pick those shards from the side quest instead of picking other stuff? Is it like 3,500 times 2 you can pick? Did you pick those when you got Path A? Oh, okay. Then it makes sense you have that many because I didn't pick those, so. On path B, so that's instead of 3,200 6-star shards, you took 7,000 Cavalier shards. I think that's aggressive. That's pretty aggressive. But I mean, maybe it works out for you. Boom. It's a smart trick getting ISO. Yeah, I mean, I don't struggle with ISO, so no idea. Hey AB, how are you doing? Welcome. So I wouldn't know. I don't need ISO, so. How odd you doing? Antonio Brown, finally here again. Tired on sleep meds. Drifting off, but so anxious. Watching me to relax. Thanks, man. Appreciate the kind words. Hope you find some peace and quiet and you can sleep properly. Antonia Brown. Finally on the channel again. And remember to join the stream tomorrow when I'm gonna interview one of the biggest accounts again. It's gonna be so fun. He volunteered to do it live, so we can ask him questions live. You can ask in the chat, and it should be fun. We're gonna have him on voice. Gonna do a voice call with him and just talk about the game, his account, everything. That should be fun. He's a really nice guy. And he kind of agreed to answer most questions. So let's see. It is not Magus. I posted in the group. I posted a picture. I posted a picture of his account. We already did Magus. Already did Magus. It's Mr. Stealthy from my ally. He has the. He has like 7.2 million rating or something like that. All 7 stars in his profile, basically. And yeah, you can ask about his rank 2 gambit. I'm not that surprised. I think the answer is pretty simple, but maybe it is surprising to you guys. If you play in a top AQ team, the answer is pretty obvious, but yeah, Mr. Stealthy. It should be fun. See what he has to say about everything, like the game, his account. I'll see music tracks. I guess that's one of the questions you can ask him tomorrow, why he took his gambit to rank 2. And you can also ask him, does he regret it? Maybe he does. I don't even know if he does. But it should be fun. It's gonna be 7 PM UK or 2 PM Eastern. So like an hour after the game goes live. So when everyone is watching other YouTubers where the game crashes and crashes and crashes, you can come and watch the interview instead with me. Remember to tell him to tell his life story. Sure. It's gonna be like an 8-hour interview. What did you do when you were 5? What did you do when you were 12? Which car did your parents have when you were 17? What was your favorite movie when you were 7? What was your favorite movie when you were 8? What was your favorite movie when you were 9? What was your favorite movie when you were 10? What did you have for your birthday present when you were 13? What did you have when you were 14? How many people came for Christmas when you were 12? My first car was a 99 Honda Accord. How old are you now, AB? Let's go, Mr. Stealthy Stories. Like if you did an interview with Morten, it would take like 2 weeks. If Morten is still alive, by the way. Probably not. You're 30? Okay. You old geezer. We only have young people watching this channel, and then you. Good morning, Paparino. How are you doing? Andy's like, yeah, I was about to say 45 or 46. You and Andy tracking the stream with your oldness? Yep. All the bleeds, all the poisons, all the nothings. Come on, baby. I mean, nothing wrong with being old. It's not like you can control that part of your life. Yeah, well, you can if you wanna. If you wanna go to drastic measures, but if you wanna survive, it's kind of hard to do something about your age. Oops. Thought I missed that one. I think it depends on who you ask, AB. If you ask a guy who's 12, then being 30, you're like the oldest person ever alive. If you ask someone 45, you're super young. So it probably depends who you ask if 30 is old. I mean, if you ask like a 12-year-old, name the oldest person you ever knew. It's like, oh, I know this, my younger brother or my older brother, he's like 25. He's like super old. Ask me, I don't think 30 is old. I probably would have if you asked me when I was 25. But no, I don't. I mean, to be honest, I don't think much about age. I mean, what do we even use it for? We don't really use it for anything. One of your family members is 90. Our neighbor is like 87 or something like that. He had the house he lives in for 48 years. Growing up, I thought the first old age is 19. That at 19 you're mature beyond the scope of schooling. Yeah. I think he had the house, our neighbor had the house for like 48 years. That's how I remember it. It's close to 50 for sure. And I don't think he's renovated the last 30 years. So this should be fun. Baba Yaga. Hey Mets, we have been told that it starts the 16th as well. But I mean, with Kabam, you never really know, do you? It could be anything. It could be today, even. It could be in 2 hours it starts. But everything indicates that it's the 16th that it starts. Oh! New subscriber! Welcome. Appreciate it, whoever you are, Matt Tally. Appreciate it. Oops. Let me just try not to die here then. New subscriber. You've lived in this house for 30-ish years. Nice. You should have just bought the pup instead, Andy. That would have been a lot easier, right? Just sleep on in the basement or on the top floor. It's because Andy's house is like a wooden box. That's why he says he had it like for 30 years. And I mean, we don't judge. I mean, a wooden box could be a fine house. It does have some advantages to live in a wooden box. Like, everything is the same. Like, floor, ceiling, walls, whatever. It's basically the same. It's like a matrix cube or whatever it's called. You can just sleep on the wall, basically. Boom. Got your parents 14 years ago. I lived with them for a long time due to illness. Oh, sorry to hear, man. Do you still live with your parents then? I mean, it's nothing wrong with nothing wrong if you do. I mean, if they're sick, that makes sense. Or are they still alive? I don't know how bad their illness is. You have the smoothest banter game. I'm trying. I mean, this is my time to shine, right? All the other times of the day, my wife is basically in control. But in Denmark, if you don't live in the city, it's actually pretty normal that you, if you have like a farmhouse, or it's pretty normal that you and your parents, that you take over your parents' farm or house, and they get a house next to or something like that. It's not that uncommon, actually. Hey, you guys. This is crazy. Your mom died when you were 27 and my dad was 32, hence 14 years ago I got the house, but have actually owned it from when mom died. Not ideal. Sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear. Morten needs more banter game. I mean, Morten tries, but it's also hard because where Morten lives is like a psychiatric house, so you can't say everything. Then it gets filtered. So I'm sorry to hear, Beckett. I mean, hopefully they're both in a better place now, right? I lost my mother several years ago as well, so I know the feeling. My dad is still alive, luckily, though. So hopefully he will be for some years to go. Yeah, I mean, I lost my mother when Matthias was almost a year old, so that's like, he turns 8 now, so that's like 7 years ago. So I know the feeling. So I was like 32. And I mean, sadly, that's how life goes, but at least I still have my dad, so feeling lucky about that. And I mean, the other way around would be even worse, right? I couldn't even imagine that I had to bury one of my own kids. I mean, people who does that, they are the strongest persons I know, man. That's gonna be the worst. I mean, it wasn't fun to bury my mother, but that's kind of how life goes. But the other way around, wow. Ugh. Yeah, it's not ideal growing up with mom who had multiple sclerosis since I was like 4. Oh, sorry, man. My parents had you super young, so I can make it to my 40s or even 50s before they go. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed that people have good lives. I mean, it's also about quality and not quantity, right? If you have like muscle diseases or general diseases, and I mean, for some people, just living is rough, right? Such a sad topic, though. Hopefully it's a great house and you have a lot of good memories, though, Beckett. That's also important, right? The man stubborn? Yeah, I mean, getting your sleep probably is pretty important. And hopefully he realizes that sooner or later. I know it from myself. I have a really hard time sleeping as well. On a lighter note, at my dad's crematorium funeral, we had the song Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. You would love that humor. Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, my dad also told me that he doesn't have a lot of wishes when he dies, but he wants to get cremated as well. And then he wants me to spread his ashes in a lake where he was born. That he said, I don't care about if you do this and that or whatever. That's my only wish when I die. I want you to spread my ashes there, and that's it. You can do whatever you want with the funeral. You can invite 1 million people. You can invite 5, whatever. Just as long as you spread the ashes in that lake, that's all that matters to him. You must have a lot of good memories in your house then, at least. Like when you look at specific stuff, that must remind you of a lot of things. Hey Dagger! Thanks for tuning in. No time to talk, just want to say hello to all. I'll be listening. Okay, we'll talk about you then if you can't chat back. We're just gonna talk about you all the time instead. How did the if you can, maybe you can respond to this, but how did it go with the Comic Cons? I know you had your kids dressed up and everything. How did it go? If you have time at some point to answer that. And how is it going with Brady? I mean, the real Brady, not Tom Brady. Who cares about that guy? You and your sister spread his ashes next to my mom in the same spot. Nice, man. That's a good way to go. Uncle died young though, and my cousins are still teens when he did. Yeah. I mean, I have a few friends like that as well. You'll send some photos, videos when you get out of work. Nice, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully there's more videos of him tackling. That was awesome. I love that video. I've watched it like 20 times, man. I watched it like 5 times on stream, and then afterwards I'm like, what the hell? And then I had to like look at it again. One month, 2 days till kickoff. Yep. Gonna be a blessing, right? And Game Pass is owned by someone else in Europe now, so they took my money twice, those bastards. Then I had to pay to the NFL, and then they said that I had to pay to them again, and then I just put my wife on it and said, fix this. And she somehow fixed it, so that was perfect. That was a perfect decision by me handing over that responsibility to her. $2 million, baby. Going for at least 2.2 before switching. So who's going to the Super Bowl, AB? You let us know. You have the inside. And who's gonna be the team that chokes the most? Like, who is the team that people have the highest expectations to, but are gonna fail miserably? Who's gonna be the suckers? You entered an athlete trial when I was 23. Figured why not? 190 centimeters and weighed 100 kilos and ran a 4.740, so I went for it. For edge. Chiefs favorites. Colts will suck because we don't have a good team. Yeah, but no one expects anything from the Colts. Like, what team that people have high expectations to are gonna fail miserably? Like, who's gonna be the biggest chokers? Who, people say they're for sure going to playoffs and then they're gonna suck. I mean, we always have disappointments, right? I seriously hope it's the Jets, personally. I mean, I hate the Jets and I hate Aaron Rodgers, so that would be a perfect fit. Yeah, Jets would be so perfect, man. I would love that. I'd love the Jets to go like 4-13. That would be so freaking sweet. Just watch them go to the grave. That would just be perfect. Mm-hmm. Similar to Favre's first year. He's a true supporter, except he's not a member, Andy. That's his only downside, right? As you can see, the recent sponsor was Dion re-signing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The whale. He did make out of the first round draft, but they asked for game tape. And I had none, so they sent me packing. Oh, that sucks, man. He is a mod, though, yeah. He is a mod. I mean, Baggett, you're always here. You're always here. Congratulations, man. There you go. Congratulations. Triple check MCC around 2 p.m. my time, and while at work, I glance in and then should be asleep right now, but struggling. Oh, that sucks. Is this what we're doing? Sure. But yeah, and that's the perfect mod. That's the person who doesn't ask for it, Mandy. Someone who's always here, always support the channel, always in a good mood. That's a perfect mod. That's a perfect one. Bring in the good vibes. You also gave me a beer for my birthday. I won't forget that. That's better than the gift I got from my dad, because I got nothing from him so far. So far, you're ahead of my dad on the birthday list. No! She didn't die. Boom. You should do whatever works for you, AB. I mean, you should use your money on pizza or pasta or the NFL or kittens or whatever. No bad feelings, man. Just being here is nice. Don't feel obliged to do anything. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mcoc. Sorry, man. I totally forgot. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you were in top 3. Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, I totally blacked that out. Let me see here. I have it here actually. Wow, I'm sorry, man. That's... Oh, I can't... Why can't I open this? What? Oh well. Wow, I've totally blacked that out. I'm gonna look at that for sure. Sorry, man. Yeah, he left, but still, I totally blacked that out. I'm gonna have to look at that again. Anybody convince me besides falling asleep? I have no life, but Andy, I only see you on Lefty stream and then KT1 and sometimes now here. Yeah, I think Caveman was first, you Itchy was second, and you were third. I totally forgot about it though. Yeah, Caveman was for sure number 1. No doubt about it. But I totally zoned it out. I think a lot of people watching streams go in circles, right? I see some of the same people watching, like DD for instance, go here and other places. I think most people go circles. Try to support when and where they can. And I mean, even if you only support specific people, that's fine. I also think that people feel dragged by different personalities, right? Some people just love KT1's little dry humor. Some people hate it. Some people like Mec's calm nature. Some people think he's boring, and so on and so on and so on. So MCC is my fake social life. I think that is how most of us have it like. Yeah, Mex is pretty relaxed anyway, and some people want people that yells and everything, and I personally I'm not a big fan of that, but I mean we are dragged by different personalities, right? So it also depends what mood you're in, right? What kind of personality you like. And also age probably matters a lot, I could imagine. Now we hit 2.2, but we still have some max force, so maybe we just do 2.3. Then we only have to do 2.1. We kind of cheated with 100k then. Come on, die from the special one. Thank you. Lefty got you because you got me an applause and welcome to the chat. I'm a sucker for attention. You won't believe how many people I have who add me in the game and say like, hey, can you do a shout out? Can you do a shout out on me? I'm like, I could, but I really don't want to. I mean, maybe try to show up before demanding or craving or whatever. And also, like, people add me in the game and they say like, can you give me a 5-star? Even if I could, give me a good reason. Yeah, I understand that part, AB. That's why I don't want my channel to be big. I mean, I like the interaction as well, and I don't have a million viewers like some other people do. But even when sometimes when I have 25 or 30 watching, that doesn't happen often. But when I do, it's sometimes hard to read all the comments, and that's not because I don't want to. But it's just so fast, and then people always type read last, but maybe it's easier if you just type the same message again so I don't have to find the message. The read last one, that's pretty annoying actually. I try to skip those. They're dumb. I mean, some people don't know how it works, Immutable. I mean, in a sense, we were all dumb at some point, right? We learn something every day. And if you're new to the game or you don't understand it and you see a big account and you have a small account, maybe you think that's how it works. Who knows? I mean, in the early days, I remember when gifting came, you could actually gift crystals. You could, on a normal, regular basis, send crystals if you wanted to. Luckily, they removed that because that was pretty dumb. Imagine you could just make 1 million mini accounts and just start gifting to your main account. Until this, yeah, I think they had their eyes open. I think people even scammed in the beginning, but they just didn't know how it worked, because I've been in several teams where, for instance, when I was in teammates with Magus, then Magus sometimes just sent you free revives, for instance. Like, you didn't even ask for it. Like, let's say you were doing Alliance War and he saw that you used, let's say, eight items. Then he just sent you like a big team revive and 3 big refills, for instance. And you didn't even ask for it or tell him to. He just, oh, I saw you used a lot of items. Thanks for doing this for the team. Here you go. Here are some items to cover you. Oh, okay, cool. Urban, new subscriber. Welcome, baby. Thank you. Even if you're just lurking or not even in the stream, thanks, man. Oops. So, gifting had like the best intentions, and I really liked it in the beginning. It was so awesome. People could just, like, in your team, oh, I'm struggling with Grandmaster, can some of you send me like 1 revive? And they're like, yeah, sure, man. Here you go. And then like next month, maybe it was someone else, and they're like, okay, you helped me last week or whatever, let me ship you back a revive or whatever. The attention was so great. How it actually... The new subscriber thing, it's actually a little stolen from another, it's like a Twitch guy. But don't tell anyone. Some get too big and forget people. I try to remember everyone. Also, if they told me something, it's not super easy with people who only come once in a while, but the people who come here a lot. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Oh, why can't I do this? Let me do like this. There's the Brady. That's the Brady. This is Dagger's kid. Brady Banker. Wow. You should do this as a card. Let me see here. I haven't seen this video, so bear with me. Let's go, Brady. Hand off. Oh, nice. Nice, Dagger. Those cards were really nice, actually. Thank you, Baggett. I try, man. Sometimes it's hard, but it's also, I try. Dagger is racing the next Tom Brady. I hope so, man. Then I'm bound for some tickets. You owe me tickets, then. I need to get like a contract. If he gets to be the next Brady, he owes me tickets. You plan on doing cards and custom painted figures? Nice. I'll take a card when you make one. I'll take one. Put it next to my calculator. You'll send more later. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I mean, when you have kids, you understand that you just want the best for them. So, Beckett, what's on the pub menu this weekend? Is there like a special event, like Ladies' Night or Cowgirls, Cowboys, or only people with fur or whatever? Only people who start with the letter F. So Francis, Frank, fuck off, fat guy. All the dogs. It's Village Fest weekend. Think 1,800 tickets sold. Live bands on. Nice. So you're gonna be brainwashed this weekend, right? You're gonna be totally. You're gonna be gonzers. Like you have no idea what's gonna happen, right? Fanny Beckett, yeah. Franny Beckett. It was just a joke. It was just a joke, Andy, that only people with the starting letter F was allowed to enter. Then we were trying to find a name for you so you could still enter, because I mean, you couldn't miss the fest weekend, right? That would be like a day at the pub without the pubmeister. That would be like, why even open the pub then? It's because he bought YouTube. He had 1,000 names for you already. Yup, but I didn't have anyone starting with an F, and that was the real problem here. A lot of P's. Oops. It wasn't a P night, it was an F night, so that's why. Boom. So are you working right now, Beckett? All makes sense. Andy is on YouTube, enjoys him soon. Natalie, he's on every stream. Yup, man, he's promoting himself in a sense without even showing it. I mean, none of you would know if I didn't tell you. You're working but typing too much here. After you got divorced, you lost a lot of friends. That's sad, man. Why did you lose friends because you got divorced? Was it because you had like common friends? You and your old missus? Sorry to hear, man. I mean, if you lost friends because of your divorce, maybe it wasn't the best of friends anyway. That's how I would look at it anyway. Or someone that you probably shouldn't stick to. Oh, some of them were couples. Okay, rough. Yeah, a lot of shallow friends, nothing deep. Now you have this entire family, and a lot of people watching this will never get a girlfriend, so you won't lose us. I mean, a guy like Immutable, he doesn't want a girlfriend. He wants a dog or a Hercules. So you won't lose him. He's gonna be your best friend forever. You're stuck with us now. It does suck though. The truth can be brutal sometimes. Of course, most people want to find like a deep connection with someone. I totally understand that. Whoops. Oh, it worked anyway. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? I would really want somebody to love. You better find somebody to love. I mean, it could be this weekend. Andy's gonna find his perfect gal at the pub. Maybe you're gonna go to a disco's party in Queens and you're gonna find a lovely girlfriend. Immutable, you're screwed. You're screwed, man. Sorry, I don't have a perfect scenario for you. Yeah, English and Danish humor reminds a lot of each other for sure, Baggett. When you find the perfect girl, you're probably turning... Yeah, I mean, I think most people do it like that. I mean, you have certain hobbies, and then you get new hobbies. I mean, nothing wrong with that. It's all good, Emil. You're young. You're young. You have your life, entire life ahead of you. You'll find the perfect girl eventually. Maybe you'll find Tammy again. I remember that from the early days of the channel. Tammy was a girl who used to come on the streams, and I don't even know. Oh, let me just stand up here. I think, Immutable, you met with her, right? Nope, it wasn't. I think she used to come to the streams actually all the time. She was here basically on every stream in the beginning. And I think Immutable and her, they met up at one point, right? And then we haven't seen her since on the channel, actually. It's a long time ago, though. Probably like a year. It was in the early days she was here. I haven't seen her in ages. She was some kind of karate instructor or something like that. She stopped playing because of life? Oh, okay. All fair. That's how it is. I mean, eventually we all stop playing, right? At some point. Didn't you meet up with her, Immutable? You met up with her once, right? You sold your account after your divorce, but 1 year later you made my current account and here I am again. Yeah, I mean, I mean, even if you sold your account now, I mean, maybe you got a decent coin back then, but now, I mean, accounts are worth basically nothing. Oh, you don't know her? Oh, okay. Accounts are basically worth nothing now, right? I saw someone trying to sell a 19.9 prestige account. It was like $900. And I know $900 is a lot of money, but compared to the money that's put into it, it's nothing. I mean, probably a lot of people used more money on 4th of July alone. I think it was like 900 for a 19.9 prestige account. So accounts have diminishing returns for sure. I mean, accounts are worth basically nothing. Yeah, 2018, it was another time for sure. I mean, everything changes fast, right? The evolution of the game is hard to predict. $8.3. You've been a naughty boy. There you go. And when he goes into his auto block mode, you can still do one hit every time, like dash back, intercept with one hit. He won't auto block you until the second hit. It's just like Medusa, basically. If you didn't know, now you do. Against the Overseer when he uses a special 1 or special 2. What happened to Season and his new account thing? After he got Paragon, did he just stop? I saw him stream a lot when he came back, and now he basically puts up a video of him opening crystals once in a while, right? Back to his old self. Neutralized, biatch. Don't you go immortality on me. Oh, maybe I should have swapped those. Oh well. Don't go breaking my heart. You still don't have Rinchrock Gallon higher than a 5-star? Yeah, boo! Remember, next time you go for one of either in a 6-star crystal, just reset your donation comment, and then I'm sure you're gonna have a great poll, man. If someone wants to play NFL football, what do they do in Denmark? They run. They run. Because we suck. You have no idea how bad we are in Denmark. We are the worst. They try to go to college in the United States for sure. Good morning, Wolverine. How are you doing on your vacay? They move, that's for sure. That's the easiest questions I ever had, because Denmark, we are really bad. Are there any teams? We do have the Danish something. There are like 7, 8, 9 teams in Denmark, and we have something called, instead of Super Bowl, we call it the Mermaid Bowl. But the level of competition is horrible. Yeah, the problem with the big people are they have. Also, you see, like, if you have like Hjalte Froholt, he's pretty big, right? He's like a Viking, but he's not that smart in the game because he's not grown up with the game. So people move basically because we suck in that sport. We are the literal worst. All the Danish team have American quarterbacks, actually. How are you doing though, Wolverine? Thank you for being the top donator yesterday. £1 top donator. That's an accomplishment, right? Boom. Hey Shield, yes, I am kind of streaming again. And welcome back, you're here again. So that makes 2 of us doing the same thing as we did yesterday. Oh, what character am I using? But you're absolutely correct. I'm at it again. I'm dumb like that. Oh, and then he power locked me. No Bernard Raymans in Denmark. No nothing in Denmark, man. I mean, in 20 years, Tom Brady could probably still be a quarterback in the best Danish league. But again, maybe he could be in the NFL as well. Who knows? He's the silver and he's the shield. I know I didn't do the heavy first, but maybe this is good, yeah. You found a way to animate MCOC style with real MCOC models. Nice. Looking forward to seeing you do something super nice. Heavy to the face. More heavies. Yes. Oops. I wanted to punish a special one and then I ended up not doing it. There you go. The only monster Supreme Symbiote and Super Iron Man that I can find. And Hulk. Well, then you start there, right? Use Supreme Symbiote, Super Iron Man, and Hulk. And then you go from there. Easy, I solved the equation for you. Yeah, Supreme Symbiote for sure not the worst. Animation wise, so let's get her to a special one. Oh, didn't even matter if she fights, she would probably die anyway. Do the heavy, get her shield off. Oops, forgot to reparry. Perfect. Was not what I was trying to do anyway. Classic Iron Man. Well, you have more and more characters now, right? Every time we mention one, you get another one. There you go. Hey Diaz, how are you doing? You defeated Superior Kang and you gave 56 to your kitty. Nice. And hello from Denmark to Nepal. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see that we can gather people from around the world in a stupid game on a phone, right? Oh, I hope that was a special too. I'll have to do with this one. There you go. Yes, he turns back the time a couple of times, yes. Want to see 30k units soon? Yeah, that would be sweet. Long way to that, but I mean eventually. Maybe we'll get like 16k on this stream. If we get lucky with the BCs. Arena can be very frustrating if you lose your win streak. I mean, it's very rare I lose the win streak though. I can't remember the last time I did so. I've lost a fight here and there, but it's been a while since I've lost it 2 times. Like 2 out of 3. Sometimes if I'm not focused, I can lose one fight, but then make sure you don't lose focus on the next one. But yeah, if you keep losing the streak, it's gonna be frustrating for sure.
Stream any track you want and support the
I'm decent, Diaz. Why is Summon Symbiote banned from Arena? I think it's because he's, in a sense, a 1-star champion, but he has higher PI. So that's probably why he's banned. But yeah, in theory, it shouldn't matter much. Guess it does. Try it now on SoundCloud. His class though is a lightning bolt. He was a fun character, and it was actually fun when they made those events where you had to use him. That was actually a fun event. That was well thought of as well. You think your first rank 4 will be Kitty or Mcoc? Can you please suggest me? Both are rank 3. I mean, for me personally, if I had to choose, I would go with Mcoc. But I know a lot of people would go with Kitty. And as you can see now, I don't even have a rank 4 Kitty, and I have a lot of rank 4s. I do have a rank 4 Mcoc though. So for me it would be Mcoc, but a lot of people would probably say Kitty, so you should for sure go with whomever you think is the best. But for me it would be Mcoc. It might be different for other people. I know like KT1 thinks that Kitty is the best mutant in game. I'm not really there, but both are great, so you can't go wrong on either. You don't have any computer with me, so you can't make any. That sucks. You should pick the one you like the most. That would be my suggestion. Go with the champ you like the most of the two, because both are great. So it's not like you're doing a bad rank up. Do you think there'll be a Legends Arena for 7-star shards? Maybe. I hope they do the old 2-star arena thingy. I like that part. It would be sweet if they added some 7-star shards at least. I'm not sure it's gonna be like 5,000 7-star shards, but like maybe 3k 7-star shards would be nice. Good luck, Shield. Yeah, Kitty is a lot more squishy. That's why you have to control the facing. And Mcoc is a freaking tank. Yeah, it can belong to 2-stars arena, but it's something different. And you get to use champions you don't use a lot, so... It's normally a grind, but I mean, last time I did it on both my mini and my main, so it's not that bad. And as I remember, you have like a week to do it, right? Whatever it is, we're gonna do it here, and you can do it with me. So no matter what it is, we're gonna do it. We're gonna kill it.
I byggebranchen handler det om at bruge tiden effektivt. Så når du bestiller dine materialer hos Bygma, hjælper vi dig med at huske det hele. Vi pakker tingene i den rækkefølge I skal bruge dem.
But hopefully it's a lot better than it used to be, because time has evolved. So hopefully they do like a Legends Arena where you can get 6 and 7-star polls. Maybe. maybe if it's like 10,000 6-star shards, it depends on what score is needed then. Because, Big Boss Killer subscribes to the channel. Welcome, new subscriber! Thanks, man. Thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate it. It depends. It depends on the milestones. Does it have units? Does it have battle chips? How long does it take? Because if it's only 6-star shards, then it's not gonna matter much for my account. If it has 7-star shards, oh man, I'm there. I'm there for sure. Unless it's like 5 7-star shards, then I might skip it. But I'm gonna, when I see it, I'm gonna assess it, and then I'm gonna judge it very fast, and then I'm gonna do my decision. And I can tell you on the channel what I think it's worth if you want. Hopefully it's good enough that it's worthwhile doing. That's my first conclusion. Also, the nice thing about it is you can do it on Sundays when the other arenas suck. You have only 7 units. That's not a lot. Might I suggest you do just a little arena? You don't have to do a lot. As I say to people who don't do a lot of arena, you should do like the first 2 milestones in the 4-star arena. Then you get 28 units and it's only 3 rounds of arena. So that's pretty good value if you don't like doing arena. You do 3 rounds with 4 stars and you get 28 units. Pretty easy, right? It's not a lot of units, it's not a lot of stuff, but it's... Or like 26 maybe, it's something like that. Yeah, it's like 13 and 13, yeah, 26. And it's super easy, so... If you don't like the long grinds, that's a good way to do it, maybe. Like this. Almost at 12 million here. Then we're at 2.3 million in the 4-star, and we finished the featured. So we only have the basic left, which we can do in 1 run, and then like half of the 4-star. So that's perfect. And it's only Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday early, so that's perfect. Oops. Look more at just sketchy websites other than Steam's official workshop. You're pretty committed though, Shield. You want that to work. You want it to work for sure, man. I like that part. I do arena, but only when I'm stuck in bosses. I grinded 18 days arena to defeat Grandmaster, and I always do that when I'm stuck on boss. Yeah. Okay. Quick suggestion, and you can take it if you want or not. But maybe either start farming revives in quest like 326, or start grinding like arena and have units before you start it. Then you don't have to stop up or whatever you do. And I mean, you don't have to take my suggestion. You can do whatever you want, but maybe that's a good way to do it. For me personally, I hate being stuck in quests. I mean, I don't really get stuck, but I used to. And then I just learned the hard way. It's better to either farm or have units or have both. Because it's super annoying that you have like a champ on 35% and you have no units, no revives, and maybe you need the champs for AQ or Alliance War or something, 3rd or 4th, and it's not really an option. Obviously do what works for you, but that might be a suggestion to follow. You're welcome. I mean, people should always do what works best for them, but that might make it easier for you, or faster, or more smooth, or whatever. Boom. There's only so much to find. Yeah. The internet is one big health pool, of information, and then you have to figure out how to maneuver in it, right? That's a rank 4. Do I have more rank 4s? This is a rank 4 as well. This sucky PI. Now you're stuck in 816 Black Widow. Yeah, see? You run into the same problems, I guess. Do you do fan duels? First of all, I don't really know what it is. So that's probably a no. Is it like finding people and then duel them? Is she hard? Not as I remember. I haven't done it in the past, no. Oh, Battleground friendlies. I have done that, yes. We did it on my birthday, for instance. It's not something I do a lot, though, but I have done it quite a few times. On my birthday, we even had Itchy make my deck, and then I actually beat him with my shitty deck. That was so fun. He made me add like rank 1 random champions. MCC noob is making it easier. Yeah. Incursions are overhated. They are auto-generated quests with 6-star shards. Yes. I mean, tomorrow should be incursions-based side quest, right? So it should be interesting to see what that means. Yeah, no energy. Exactly. It's easy 6-star shards for sure. Just trust me if you must, but know that I can't trust myself. This story is never ending. Everything at play, the landscape mind bending. You don't like the incursion side quest? Nope, me either. It sucks in my opinion. But I mean, let's see what happens when we get the full details tomorrow, right? How it works. Oops. You hate fighting in the incursions? Yeah, I mean, some people like it. Some people hate it. Like everything else in the game, right? Oops, my distancing was wrong. God damn it. You wanted Joe fixes and summon symbiote SK badly? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Getting these, picking them up. Let's go, BC. The cow is so annoying. Yeah, I mean, you get used to fighting him. Come on, Battle Crystal luck here. I mean, 225 units, that would be sweet. Then we get above 16k, right? All gold like yesterday, man. God damn it. That sucks. Oh well. It's what it is. Yeah, crystal cleanup. Probably need to do that soon again, yeah. Not today, though. thanks for tuning in. I might stream again tonight, not sure, but I might. We need to finish this, right? So, but for now I need a break. So thanks for tuning in. Have a terrific Tuesday. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the interview for sure, and maybe I'm gonna stream again early also tomorrow, let's see. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you have a great day, and best of luck on everything in your life.